Claim the prize from your contrast in order to move on. Welcome everybody to my channel. Today we are going to learn how to harmonize the contrast with the law of attraction, how to resolve conflicts that are within you. And the conflicts could be any conflict. If it's a breakup with a lover, if it's leaving a job, if it's conflicts with one of your family members, if it's a disease, or any kind of other conflict that you have within you. So, it does not feel good to live with a contrast or a conflict. It takes a lot of energy, and you just want a way to figure it out. And today we're going to learn how to resolve this conflict with the law of attraction. So you need to understand that in every single moment there's another version of you that lives and breathes simultaneously right now in a parallel reality. And it lives because of you, because of your contrast, meaning that the contrast is actually what you don't want, right? You don't want your apartment and you feel bad about it. You don't want this fight with your partner, or you don't feel good about this breakup and you feel bad about it. You don't like your boss and you feel bad about it. And I can keep going. But the point is that we don't feel good when we have a conflict because we're focused on what we don't want. We know for sure what we don't want. But the other version of us that lives right now, simultaneously in a parallel world, have everything that we want because of our contrast. So how it works is actually that the moment that you know what you don't want, the other version of you picks it up and lives what you do want. So the more you are focused on what you don't want, you stay here in the energy of the don't want, and you're stuck here. But the more you are focused on what you do want, you're getting closer to your other version. It's just imagine it as a virtual reality, as if just say, what if there's another me? What if there's another you that lives right here in this universe, that have everything that I want? And it is real, just like the phone that you're holding in your hands right now, or the computer, or the TV screen. It is real. It's just that you can't see it, but you can feel it. You can feel it because the more you feel bad, the more the other version of you feels good, Because the more you feel bad, the more the other version of you knows what you don't want and keep moving on. So, in order to be here, because you need to understand that this other version of you is you. It is you. It's not some another person in this universe that you're jealous of, or that you want to be like, or a celebrity or something like this. It is you. It's your soul. So the only thing that you need to do is think, what did I learn from my contrast? What did I learn from this conflict? Meaning, claim the prize from your contrast in order to move on. Because if you just take action and leave your job, you will get another job, but you will get into the same situation that you were before, meaning that the new boss will be just the same, different places, same situations, or different faces, same things. Okay, so, or you can leave your partner being angry with him and find a new one, but it will be just the same scenarios because you haven't changed. But what change means, right? We never know what does change means. What should I love myself more? But I do love myself, right? We always say. So no, you don't need to love yourself more. You just need to claim your prize from your contrast. You need to learn. You need to understand what this contrast was for. So let's take the example of the nasty boss, all right? That he is, I don't know, picking on you, disrespecting you, giving you a lot of work to do when he shouldn't, okay? Maybe you should give it to other people. So how do you feel? You should know how you feel, right? You should do this homework. But I'm just assuming that you feel unappreciated. You feel small. You feel like you're not being seen enough. Okay, so it's not actually about this boss. It is, of course, because you feel this way, but he's there to trigger this within you. So you can move to another job situation, but first deal with what the contrast has taught you. Say to yourself things like, I am appreciated. I will not be around people who does not appreciate me. Be sure about yourself. I am sure about myself. And be sure that you are sure about yourself. I don't have to do a lot of work in my job place, and everybody knows that. Yeah, everybody loves me. My boss adores me. I know that. I will not be in any situation where I'm unappreciated. Know that. Know that. And then move even higher. Imagine your other version. How does he feels right now? What is he doing right now? Oh, he's probably sitting really comfortably right now, really comfortably in his workplace, right? Can you do it right now in your workplace? Can you sit comfortably without the fear that your boss will enter and ask you to do something, without being angry, without being anxious? Can you sit like comfortably, sure of yourself? Can you go out and in whenever you want? Because your other version can. You know, do it with just the feeling right now. Just feel that. Feel that your surrounding will fill you. So don't worry about it. They will fill you. And more important than this, you will feel better and you will be closer to your other version. And this is how you are manifesting. The more you are getting closer to your other version, you become your higher version. Okay? You are connecting with your source. This is your source. Your source is you living right here in this universe, in a parallel universe. And it is you. It is you living what you want. The only thing that you need to do is to focus on what you want. Okay? And it is real. So two things that you need to do actually in order to manifest is, first of all, focus on what you want. Remember, always remind yourself that it exists. And second, believe that it is real. Because if you don't believe that it is real, you will be stuck here in the version that does not promote you, that when you're not happy, you will think that you're right, but it will not help you move on. And actually, it will not only help you manifest, it will help you be happy. It will help you feel good. It will help you also resolve any conflict. Don't forget to be consistent. And when you decide something, and you know, the boundaries that you set with the contrast can be anything that you decide, because you create your reality. You know, when you set your goals, or when you sitting and resolving your contrast. So you should take a look at your patterns and be determined when you are coming forward towards your higher self. And how do you know if you're going towards it? You just feel good. You feel really good, almost instantly. You should also take care of how determined you are. Also, when you know what you don't want, and when you are aware that you know what you don't want, it is much more easier to go towards what you do want. Because most of the time we go on autopilot and just act, do, or let our thoughts and feelings just do whatever they want, right? So when you decide something, when you see a pattern that leads you to places that you don't want, So be determined with your new boundaries in order to go towards your other version, your better version, right? Not that this is not a good version of you. What you are is a great thing. It's just that it's not so feeling good thing, right? You want to feel good, and it is you. So you just got to decide which you want to be, this you or this you. And it's probably this you that you want to be, the good feeling you, right? So no matter where you are now, it is where you need to be. So no pressure. But when you're focusing on what you want, you're getting closer here. And there will always be more to get, because there will always be contrast. So the most important things, guys, is be consistent with it. Believe that it is real and focus on what you want. Sounds easy. Not all the time, but it can be with just a little practice. So write me in the comments if you like this video, if you learned something new, and if there's another topics that you want me to cover. And please subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Bye.